Hi, my name is Tamina Kienka. I'm a biology major, graduating in December 2015. I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. Came down here when I was 16 years old to start college on the tennis team here. Nigeria has amazing people, very community oriented, but the US had stronger institutions that I felt would position me to make the most impact. Growing up, I always knew I wanted to contribute something meaningful and measurable to advance the human condition, but that has slowly taken different forms over period of time. So now I'm leaning towards more of a medical profession, adding life to years, years to life, as they say. So now I'm looking at MD, PhD, doing research, to improve our general body of knowledge of how the body works, but also working hands-on with patients and seeing that impact being relayed more directly. Both my siblings graduated from colleges in North Carolina. So I knew North Carolina, from what I heard from them, was a place I could, gain a sense of community, gain a family, be closer to them. North Carolina had an excellent biology program, and the coaches seemed amazing, so I was really just drawn to it for that kind of family feel. Coming in as a minor in college, it was a very challenging time, but leaving my continents to do it was even more trying. So, I faced many obstacles, but luckily for me, I've had so many supporters, so many mentors along the way. My coach has been an amazing resource. Professors were always willing to lend a hand. And now I joined Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, so now I have brothers spread throughout the nation that are always willing to support me too. So it's been trying, but it's kind of made me who I am today. Professors are just looking for students who are driven and motivated and just willing to support you. So I got recommended, I think it was my junior year, to participate with an internship with the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. So that sent me over to Yale University for a summer. The following winter break, I went down to Peru for a medical internship. Some past summer I went back again to Yale, and they've offered me a position. Like, I was at Duke my sophomore year, been on the tennis team for so long, it's just been on the various organizations and e-boards and things like that. White House Initiative on HBCUs, that was huge for me, being seen as a HBCU all-star, asked to come down there, possibly meeting the First Lady, or the President, that was huge. All-America, Academic All-America I received this summer, that was also pretty big for me, being on the top 32 academic student athletes, that's a pretty big accomplishment. But what is nearest and dearest to my heart is my nonprofit, student-led nonprofit I started about a year ago. It's called Globe Med, and being able to cultivate student leaders who are really passionate about global change and health equity. Yes, that's the kind of change, that's the kind of position I want to see myself 10 years from now, educating people on what that really means. When I was growing up, it was tennis before school, then tennis again, and then go back and study, and you had to be able to be pretty good at both.
He obviously is a superb time manager. He excels on the court in tennis. He excels in the classroom. He went to Yale University. He did such a superb job that he was one of the few that then the mentors asked Howard Hughes, can they come back a second year?
There really are 24 hours in a day, and as long as you set your priorities in order of what you want for yourself and manage your time effectively, just block out the distractions and honing on those priorities. Yeah, you'll be I was surprised at how much I was able to get done in a day, and I keep trying to shoot for a little more. After graduation, first I'm going to be a research tech or research assistant. My lab at Yale offered me a position there, so I'm going to apply to a few other places, keep my options open, and see exactly what my best fit might be. But I'm definitely research tech for a year and a half, and then I hope to start medical school, gaining a dual degree, MD, PhD, like I mentioned, for the next bazillion years. NCCU has been, I genuinely mean NCC has been a blessing for me. It allows me to receive the best of both worlds, great academic standing that puts you in a great position to compete with really anyone. Students at Yale, I've met students at Yale, students at Harvard, been in the same room, same learning environments, and I did not feel handicapped or not at par at any time, but it also allows you to really enjoy the college experience. You know, I've joined a fraternity, you know, had a pretty decent social life, you know, it allows you to gain the best of both worlds. So I'll definitely say NCCU for me was an amazing choice. Something that's particularly resonated with me was, and I actually learned this from a TV show, Parks and Recreations, but the lead actress said, sometimes you have to make the hardest climb to see the most beautiful sunrise. And every day I just keep like scratching on that wall and climbing over those hurdles so I can hopefully see that beautiful sunrise.